hankering for some sausage. I'm gonna make veggie sausage, but I'm not gonna tell anybody that it's veggie. Sometimes you have to go with what you have at the market or what's in your garden. Today I have mushrooms, squash, cilantro, spinach, and zucchini. You can mix all this and use it with rice, you can use it with pasta, you can use it over couscous. The trick is learning to combine the food and really work with your intuition and play. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up all my vegetables with my garlic and put it in a frying pan with some olive oil. Easy. You want to start with your garlic first. I personally like to, squish it. I washed everything. And so now I just chop it up. I do not care about rules. There are no rules. I did not use my spinach and my cilantro because you want to keep that for last because they melt easily. I just chopped all this up and I'm going to put it in the frying pan with some of the garlic and oil and let it cook while, you play with your meat. See how I just chunk them in there? Sometimes meat is just not good for you, but I love meat. You know how I love my Braggs, right? I use it all the time. While your vegetables are cooking, drizzle Braggs over them. Steam them up a bit. Instead of using water, use Braggs. You want to get all your little sausages out of their casings. Ooh, this reminds me of something. Sometimes it's hard to get on and off. By the way, ladies, you should really use condoms. Penises cause trouble sometimes, I tell you. Does that scare you? Oh yeah. This here is vegan meat, so it's meatless meat. So it has a different consistency than real meat. This has a strange consistency. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and put it in your mouth. Now look at all my sausages. I'm cooking for 3 people, so I'm going to give them each 2 sausages. Now I'm going to turn up the heat and cook my meat. My fake meat. I just drizzled a little bit of olive oil on the pan. I'm going to turn on the water so then the water starts boiling while everything cooks because I'm going to make it all into a pasta. You want to turn your vegetables every once in a while. If you see that they're getting brown, a little bit too dry, add a little bit of Braggs to it or just a little bit of water and keep turning them. And then you go over to your sausage, your meat, and you roll it. You want to roll the meat around so it gets brown on all sides. I'm going to add a little bit more oil. It's okay to use lube. While I'm waiting for my water to boil, I'm going to chop up my cilantro. This will be added as a garnish later when you present it. And you want to add your spinach at the very end because it'll wilt with the heat of all your vegetables. You don't want to burn your meat. So you can turn off the heat after a while, once it's all brown on the outside. If you're working with real meat and not fake meat, you want to just check the insides. You want to just slice it down the middle, pull a bobbin so that you make sure that it's cooked. It's just living safer. Because I tend to be allergic to wheat, like a lot of people, I'm going to use this organic brown rice pasta. My water's boiling, so I'm going to put in my pasta with a little bit of salt and a little bit of olive oil. My water's all boiled and my pasta's all cooked. So I'm going to pour it out into a strainer, strain it, and then I'm going to put it back in the pot and mix everything together. Use the same pot and put your pasta back in the pot and then add all of the vegetables that have been cooking. Back into the pot. And then look at my veggies. Mix those in. Now add an entire thing of one of these little goat cheese. Look at that. Oh yeah, get it out. Have your daily in and out. Have you had your flaxseed today? You want to stir it up while it's still hot so that it melts. So that it creates a sauce with all that Braggs. It's perfect. I mixed it all up. Now I'm going to put it on my little platter. When your pasta's in the pot is a great time to add the spinach. But I'm just going to add mine right now and show you. Again, there are no rules. So I'm going to take my tongs and I'm going to place my sausages over this. Sprinkle salt and grind my pepper. And voila! Look at that. Stir it up, trouble.